Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1963 Olympia SM5 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Western Germany and among the top typewriters of all time. The whole SM series that Olympia made are among the top typewriters. And this one's unique. It's like a mix between an SM2 and 3. It's like a uniquely made typewriter during this time and era. Very rare. I don't think I've ever had one. And when I got this, it didn't have this logo here. It had no logo. It was missing. So I put this teal one on that matches the accents. But I believe the original is supposed to have a chrome logo, but that fit right on there and it looks good. So I kept it. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the pages straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale. Margins are located behind the carriage here. And this whole backside is unique to this model. The SM2 and 3 are different, and the margins are different on this one. This is your left margin. This is your right margin. You just push it down and move it to where you want it. I just like them on the edges for maximum clearance. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit the line space, gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, just flip the switch forward. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. And as you can see, all the keys type nice. None of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. It's absolutely beautiful. One of the best of all time. Excellent condition. It's just a beautiful typewriter all around. It's got the beige eggshell color, almost glossy-ish. It's got a little glossy to it. The print looks really good. Pica typeface, perfect print by the way. Prints 10 characters per inch, and I'll show you how to draw a straight line. I always forget to do this, but if you get right back to the line that you're typing on, right there, that's fine. There's little holes in the paper shield there. So there's a hole with a groove in it, and then you just put the carriage where you want to start the line right on the beginning, and then just put that right in the groove, and then you release the carriage like this, and you can draw a straight line instead of doing the underscore, which is not very straight most of the time. That gives you a really clean straight line that looks really good. So that's, a lot of typewriters have that, but it just kind of goes unnoticed. But if you have little holes in your paper shield, then you can draw lines. This is your paper release. So if you flip that forward, it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. I'm going to flip this down for now and put the color back on black. A shift on each side and a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. And a little mistake that you make, if you push two keys at the same time, they will get stuck. So you don't want to do that on a typewriter. Also, most typewriters, most vintage typewriters don't have a 1 key. You have to type the lowercase L for the 1, and for an exclamation point, it's Shift 8, which is the apostrophe, and then you backspace it into with a period, and that's your exclamation point. This is your carriage lock. Flip it up and move the carriage to the middle. It should lock it. Sometimes you got to help it a little bit. There we go. So that keeps it safe when it's in the case. Doesn't bang around, just keeps it nice and secure. To unlock it, just flip it down, and that also locks the keys. Tab on the right side. This has a manual tab set that's pretty unique. So I just got them set on 10 space intervals, but to move these, you just push them in and move them to where you want them. There's a scale on here to tell you exactly what space you're on. And it just stops at each one of those like this. Very smooth. Excellent condition machine. Really love this model. Just unique, just something about it. I just really like the look of it, the feel of it, everything. Backspace on the right side, very smooth. And if you open the hood, all the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. to change that direction, you just flip this. Oops, this came out. This threads into that. You just flip it like that, and it'll pull to that side. And it has an automatic reverse. When you get to the end of either side, there's an eyelet at the end of the ribbon, a little metal piece that gets caught in there, and it just swaps it back and then starts reverses it back into that direction. And it will go back and forth over and over until that ink dries up. Right sided carriage release only on this side, very smooth. And this button here, if you push it in and you pull out on that side, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You really got to push that in really hard for this model. One of the other SM models is exactly like this. And you just pull it out. Just gives you a little bit extra leverage. That needs some oil, but that's what that does. And if you push this all the way back, this is your line space selector. If you push that all the way back, it disables the spacing as well. Push it forward and you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.